Hi guys, and welcome back to this functional flexibility flow. So the purpose of this flow today is to find some gentle movement to open up and mobilize through the joints, finding some core strength, building some stability and balance. So when you're ready, come on down to your mat and we'll get started. So into your knees, we're going to come into all fours. And we're going to just take some rolls. So by that I mean we're going to sink the hips down, shift them over to the right, roll the back up to the sky, and then shift to the left, and then just allow the tummy to sink down. So keep it quite soft. We're not really looking to be pulling the core in particularly here. We're just looking to sort of shift side to side, moving through the hips here, through the torso, finding a little bit of spinal movement, and just releasing those shoulders as well. So try not to hold too much tension in the shoulders. Shoulders should be near your ears. And then we'll switch direction, moving all the way through. Nice deep breaths in and out. Good. And as we move into this practice, we will really look to improve the depth of the movement that we're creating. But just to start off, we're just getting a little bit of blood flow through the body here for 2. And for 1. Then from here, I want you to tuck your toes in. You're going to send the bottom back to the heels and then drive the body up. So we're going to do that for 4. 3. Work with your breath here. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. 2. Last 1. And then into the hands, we're going to release the feet. We're going to shift forwards and back. Now just find what feels okay for you. Don't force yourself into overextending yourself through the wrists, but just find that gentle point where you feel the stretch into the wrist. 2 more. Last 1. And then you're going to take the fingertips towards you. Nice deep breaths in, and we're going to extend it back this time. Now, of course, you're not going to go as far back as you did when you were going forwards. So just take your time here, gently bringing it back and release. 2 more. Last 1. Good. And then release the wrist here. And then finally, just take the back of the hand into the floor. Now you can either do it singly or you can take both hands, just finding that stretch in the back of the wrist. If this is too much for you, just stay into the palms of the hands. Wherever you are, now come back into the hands, tuck the toes in, and we're going to extend the right leg out behind us. From here, I just want you to shift forwards and back for 4. 3, so it's just gently warming up the Achilles and the ankle. 2. And 1. Switch sides, take it into the other side, moving through for 4. 3. 2. Good. Last 1. Bring the knees back in, tuck the toes in. From here, roll the body up for me. So you're going to come into your heels. Now for some people, you're going to struggle maybe getting into the actual heels. Wherever is most comfortable for you is fine, even if that means you're going to be sitting up more tall like this. So in this position, wherever you are, just try and get those toes tucked right underneath you. We're going to hold it here for 4 seconds. For 3, breathe. For 2, for 1, and then you're going to release, take the feet down, and we're going to just shift into the back of the foot. So you're really looking to either just hold it here, or if you have more flexibility in the roof of the foot, you're going to roll it out into the back of the foot. So we're going to do that for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, let's take the hands out in front. Now you take the hands in front of the knees, and we're going to draw the knee up, and then down, and then the other knee up and down. 2 more. Last 1. And now we're going to work into the strength of the shoulders here. So keeping the hands where they are, pressing into the backs of the feet. If you do struggle with the backs of the feet, you can tuck the toes in if it's more comfortable. You're going to drive the knees up, pulling the tummy muscles in and back down for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Tuck the toes back in, take the hands back out in front of you. From here, I want you to take the right foot to the outside of your right hand, and we're going to just shift forward. So lift the chest up Find the stretch into the hip flexor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then let's take that back. Switch sides into that hip flexor. Lift the chest up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. From here, take the right knee towards the back of the elbow, circle it out. We're going to take 4 circles here for 3, for 2, for 1. And this time, draw it in, internally rotating the hip for 3, for 2, for 1. And this time, take that right foot to the outside of the right hand and take the right arm up to the sky. So big stretch up to the sky, tucking the back toes in here, maybe extending the back knee further back for a deeper stretch. And if you can, you're going to look back and reach back towards the back leg here. So for 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back in, switch sides. So taking the circles into the left side, drawing the knee to the elbow for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then internal rotation, drawing it back in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then step it to the outside of the left hand this time, taking the right knee back. Reach the left arm up high to the sky, big side stretch. And then exhale, maybe reaching back, releasing the foot perhaps. Inhale. Exhale for 3, making sure you're really rolling the shoulder back, so rotating the shoulder back. And then release, bring it back in. Step that left foot back. From here, take those toes in, and we're going to shift the bottom up to the sky, bending the knees, and the bottom of the ribs are on the thighs here. Exhale, release the knees down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So starting to shift through the shoulders, through the arms, and obviously into the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the toes. 2 more. Last one. Good. And then from here, walk the feet out to the edges of your mat. Walk the hands back, bending into the knees, turning the heels in. We're taking a functional squat here, so we're going to shift side to side here now. So nice deep breaths in and out, moving side to side for 4. Good. 3, 2. Last one. And then we're going to take an internal rotation of this knee. So as we internally rotate, you can use your hands if you wish to, just taking that internal rotation. And then we'll switch, internal rotation. Now, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can come up into more of a seated position and an internal rotation, and then internal rotation. 2 more. Last one. And then back to center. Good. So sit into that low squat. So we're really opening up into sacrum, finding that nice depth into the inner thighs, into the hips, bringing the arms out in front of you for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then from here, take the hands back out in front, find a deep stretch here, opening up into the back. Good, last one. And then we're going to start to move into the back here. So move the body forward, taking the toes back. And we're going to come into this bear position. So hovering off the ground, draw the tummy muscles up and in now. And we're going to draw the elbow to knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk yourself down onto your forearms, straightening out the legs. Draw those tummy muscles in even more for me now. And from here, shifting the body weight towards the thumbs and back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one.
Then from here, we're going to press it back up and out into that plank. So holding our plank now, keep everything drawn in, broadening the shoulders for 5, for 4, 3, 2, bring the knees back in. And now take the left foot behind you. From here, you're going to drive and swivel the hips under, and you're going to press the hips up to the sky. You can push out into the back toe, and then exhale, you're going to come back up and over, back into that tabletop, and take the right foot behind you, draw the arm in, and then drive the hips up to the sky. Hold it here, breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, rotate back round. This time we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. Take the left foot behind, drive it up. Now as you exhale, you're going to take that left leg underneath the right leg, driving it out, press, then bring it back in, kick it back over, so back into your bridge, up and out. Take it across, and then we're going to come to the other side. So right leg over, reach it up, exhale, come through, take the right leg underneath. You'll see that I'm grounding the right leg today. For those who've done more intermediate practice with me, that leg comes off the floor, bring it back in, kick it back over, drive it up. And don't worry if you're not coming all the way up, or if you're having to come into toes, or you're unable to ground down, that's fine. Just take your time and bring it back round. And then from here, we're going to take a turbo dog. So you're going to bend the knees. You've got your ribs to your thighs. Arms are straight. You're going to ripple the body forward. And you're going to sink the hips down, lifting the chest up. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale, knees out to the side, feet together, coming into a child's pose. Now, for this child's pose, we're going to keep it active. So your fingertips are going to be like little spiders. So opening up the shoulders, inhale, and exhale. From here, walk the hands over to your right hand side. Now grab hold of your left wrist, and then think of walking the fingertips out even further. So you find this deep stretch into the lats. And then we'll walk it over to the other side. Nice deep breath in, grabbing hold of that left wrist, finding the length in the outer side part of the back. And then walk it back round. Okay, so from here, we're going to bring the knees back in, tuck the toes in, and we're going to drive the body forward. So a little bit more power and strength now. So from here, you're going to drive the body forward and bring it back into the knees. 2 more, 3, 4, hold, good, keep it strong. This time we're not going to come back to the floor this time. So you're going to come in, drive the body forward, and you're going to come into a suspended press up, and then drive the body up, send it back. Fly forward, suspended press up, press and back. 2 more. Press. Last time. This time, bend the knees, and you can either step or jump to the top of your mat, and you're going to come down onto your bottom. So coming into the bottom, and we're going to take the hands behind us and coming into an L sit and into a reverse tabletop. So for this one, you can take your hands facing away or facing in. I would take them in personally, so roll the shoulders down the back and drive the hips up nice and high. Deep breath in, exhaling. So hold it here, and we're going to then draw the body down and through the arms into an L sit. So you're going to send the bottom through, drive the bottom off the floor, engaging the abs, and then up. We'll do that 3 more times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale, come down towards the bottom, and then drawing the bottom towards the heels. And you're going to take your right leg over your left leg, walking the hands in, finding this nice little stretch for the bottom. Good. Now from there, you're going to just shift the leg over to the left side and back over. Shift for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Well done. And then we'll switch sides. So same again, other side, bringing that left leg in. Don't worry if you're not necessarily coming in as close as I am, that's not important. Nice deep breath in, exhaling, and then we'll shift it across for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good work, good. And then from here, release. Take the feet back down, walk the hands back for me. So fingertips should be facing away now. So we're just going to open up the shoulders, keep walking back for 3, 2, 1, and then hold for 4, 3, 2, and then gently release, coming onto the forearms, slowly roll down through the back, all the way down. Then from here, you're going to extend your arms out to the side, bring the feet in underneath your knees, and we're going to just reach up and over. So what I mean by that is you're going to drive your hips up, and then you're going to reach over as though you're clapping your hands together. Then you're going to come back over in the shoulders, release, then drive the hips up and over, reaching, and release. We'll do that 2 more times. Drive up, over, release. Last time, drive it up. Don't worry if you need to adjust. And release. Draw the right knee into the chest. And then draw the left knee into the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. We're just going to take some little circles here into that lower back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then switch direction. Good work. 3, 2, last one. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to rock and roll for 3 and come to seated for 4, 3, 2, good. Last one, all the way up. And you are done. Well done, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this short, gentle session to really open up the body. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.